Nice little stream in here. Ooh, some old shoes. Welcome everyone, we are in Lower Balls Green Mine tonight. This will be the somewhat final one in the Nailsworth Mines series following Balls Green and Upper Balls Green, part 1. So depending on if we do get an Upper Balls Green part 2, this may be the final video for this particular section of the country. But save the best till last. Because, well, I think this is the best. Certainly the biggest. Well, either the biggest or the second biggest. Much more spacious compared to the other ones. One nice long passage going right down to the very end, and lots of spacious caverns all around me. Well, I say all around me, mainly to one side, but much more easy to walk around than some of the other ones are. Not that they're not easy, but this one, like I said, it is just particularly bigger. And there is a very nice artefact, or historical remains, shall we call it, down this main passage, which, if you've seen the thumbnail to this video, which you probably have, you'll probably know what that is. I now have to commit to making that the thumbnail now, of course, so hopefully I do get a good shot of it to do that. So I was last in this place probably, must have been a good 3 years ago now, I reckon. It has been quite some time. But this was probably the second mine, I think, that I've ever personally been into. And clearly I can't remember my way because I don't remember this split being here. I thought it was just one long passage. Unless this is a... Oh, this is probably just a dead end, actually. Yes, this is somewhat more familiar, actually. Got these great big stone columns in the middle of the passage. And some surprisingly stumpy supports, actually. They're often a little bit larger than these, and for once these are actually mildly, I say intact, but usually you just kind of see them dotted around and, well, not really doing much, but these seem to have survived in place quite well. Not sure how much use they're serving, but I still would rather not disturb them, in case anyone had any suggestions. Lots of these fill-ins here. I don't know what the extent of this place was when it was operational. Like I say, it is the biggest of the 3 or 4 that are around this area, but still reasonably small in comparison to a lot of other stone mines. Yeah. Our first interesting section, if you want to call it that. I think, actually, thinking about these are probably the only rails remaining in these ones, which I've seen. And at the end, interesting artifact 1 is this minecart, or a hopper, I believe they were also referred to, which has sadly been kind of crushed between these two rocks. Interesting to see where that track goes over that way. Might have to try and have a look behind there and see if that potentially went anywhere. As for the way on, there is one spot of crawling to do in this place.
Very flattering.
Don't grab it by the lens, Maximus. That seems a lot bigger than what I remember it to be, but I guess it was carrying a bunch of stone around back in the day. So those tracks, that's weird. Those tracks look like they curved off to the off towards that direction. They've just come back under to meet this hopper. Have we still got the oh no, it's gone, unless it's on this side. No, it's gone. Oh wait, no it's not, it's here. Someone has done a nice little written description of this, which I think I've got a photo of on my website, which I will transcribe and put on there actually when I get around to it. That's probably not a bad idea. Surprisingly, given the number of these you'd imagine would be in use back whenever it was, this is, along with the one that's on the other side of that rock, it's the only minecart I've actually ever seen in a mine. Although I guess it would make more sense to take them all out once they were done with them, as in done working in the mine. From what I have seen, this is definitely a very nice preserved example. And certainly isn't something you see every day. Well, down in the mines at least. Got another split here. Why do I always not remember splits in the pathway? I honestly thought this was just one continuous long passage. Then again, probably doesn't go off very far. Well, no it doesn't, at least from what I can remember. But you can clearly see why I like these stone mines compared to certain other types of ores in terms of getting around. There's just so much space, nice, tall, long, wide passages. You go into an iron mine or something and you're crawling and squeezing and hunching over trying to get through to places. It's very uncomfortable. That is a very tidy wall. I mean, I've got no interest in brickwork or building or anything, but you know, even I can appreciate for a 17th, 18th century place like this, that is, you know, that is some tidy craftsmanship. Hats off to whoever did that. A couple of slabs around here. I cannot remember if this is the main pathway or if it was back the other way. I feel... Does this look familiar to you? No? Good! That means we haven't been here, which is exciting. I feel like I have, but that big rock there just wasn't there before, so that's always a good sign. Yes, this is the way on. I can just about make up the nice cut stone slabs in the background. It's interesting to see how they've almost just dropped their tools and gone. Somebody's come in one day and said, right lads, mine's shut, get off home, you'll be paid till the end of the week. All these nice, neatly cut bits of stone left around. Oh, I feel like that stone table has been dismantled somewhat. I feel like that was in place last time we came here. So this is an interesting little chamber which I'm guessing, believe it or not, they used to cut the stone. You can see quite a few nice examples lying around. Why they cut it down here and not up the surface, I mean maybe that was usual practice actually, I'm not sure. But these almost look like gigantic chunks of gold bar chocolate with the kind of, I don't know what it is, what is it that causes the gold like coating?
Well, it's the minerals, isn't it? The water.
Well, if I ever need some nice cut bricks for some building work, I know where to come. And round here, interesting artifact number 2 or 3. How many have we done? There's this old crab winch. Again, it's one of those rare finds which, in the mines I've explored in my time, I have not seen such a nice example of. Don't touch the historic artifact. What's up here? Is this like another level? I use the word level quite loosely. It's not really the sort of place where you get defined layers to the mine. No, this is just a way up to a little platform. And I don't want to fall down there. So it does go on a little bit further, but not massively, if I recall correctly. Although again, here we go, another split in the passage. I've definitely not been here for a while because I cannot remember any of these. I know they don't go on for very far, but you know, a split is a split at the end of the day. We haven't got a Desperados, but we have got a can of Strongbow Dark Fruit. Not the dead end I was expecting, but I think I was just getting confused with the other mines. I had a feeling it was one of those weird rock falls where it did go on for a bit, but nothing worthwhile behind it. But still quite a decently sized passage. Must have walked a few hundred metres. Wonder what all these little holes in the ground were for. I walk around these little places and it makes me realise how long a video I'm going to have to make to do the likes of Brown's Folly and Box Mine. I think those are going to have to be multi-part affairs. Where does this go? What is that? That is weird. Look at all those weird markings.
I was talking more about the swastika.
Oh. Oh no! That is a sign, do not go here. Let me try and stand up. There's some really weird shapes in the roof. It's like the rock has been infected with something. It's like it's got little veins in it. Ooh. That is weird, mildly disturbing for some reason. The graffiti down here seems to be more tidy. I'm not really sure how that's a thing. Tidy graffiti. Nope. That's a dead end by the looks of it. Unless there's something over there, which I don't... Well, I don't think there is. Now I want to go and check, but I don't like the look of those rocks. So I think that's it for the main passage. Oh wait, no, I think we've got one more split down here. Oh yeah, there was one before the minecart. Which way is the split? Down here. Not a lot, I imagine. Little path up there. Oh, this was the big column, wasn't it? So, do you want to hold that a sec? I'll just run up. I'll take it very slowly and carefully because I am an advocate for safe mine exploration. Quite a lot of bats in this place. I've got to try and remember the layout of the actual more cavernous spaces now. So as you come in, you've got the main passageway on the left, and then to the right of you is all the kind of empty extra space, which doesn't really have any sort of structure to it. It's just kind of, well, like I say, big open area where you can just walk through. Why are there two rocks somehow suspended on the wall? This is a cute little cubby area. This looks like some caveman's hideout. Yeah, these bits all just kind of loop around and join up with each other. Have we just come around from this bit? No. So this is the point where I start to lose my sense of direction. The main passage is over there, I think. I don't know if that goes through. That's a little chamber. Where does this go? Are those lights up there?
They look like Christmas lights.
Why on earth are there Christmas lights up here?
It's a bad time with it, isn't it?
Or is it a...
What the fuck is all this?
Is it
It's black.
this is just mud. Oh no, it's just a tree.
Oh.
Oh, it's just where roots have grown through. That was weird.
Christmas lights, isn't it?
It does. It's probably where all the that'd be where all the water flows down to, won't it?
Yeah, that's probably why it's so dark.
Still lots of space around there though. Where does all the water pool up to, I wonder? Seems to just pool up a little bit around this big rock in the middle. Well, that's an interesting shaped fill-in. That just seems particularly ugly to me. Don't know why. Last of the dead ends by the looks of it. Just all opens up into these large chambers. How is that rock just hanging there? Or is it just where they've cut an interesting shape around it? That's really weird. It's like they've cut away all around it apart from the bottom. I don't know if we've been around this bit before. I don't recognise that big pile of trash there. I wonder what all that was. Might have been the old remains of old minecarts and stuff actually. Looks like the same sort of material. Old buckets. I wonder if that was another entrance at one point.
Looks like it.
Yeah. These little brick pillars on either side. Close to the surface obviously because of the plants growing through. There's bits of iron up there. Wonder. It's like they've tried to put a cover on. Yeah, definitely close to the surface.
Wires on them, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
You can see a wire hole right there as well.
Yeah.
That's
Should we dig up, see if we appear in someone's garden? Old bucket there, I don't recognise that.
Some old shoes.
Shoes? Ooh. My. Yes, definitely remains of old shoes. Mini doorway in there. Oh, does this go through to the other... Oh no. I can see a light still. Can't remember which way we came now. Oh, this is just right by the entrance again. Oh yeah. Oh, maybe we have been down there. Just doesn't look familiar, that's all. These are great little starter places. Nice and easy to walk around. Not too big. Navigation isn't difficult, but big enough to be interesting. And in this particular case, containing quite a lot of interesting historical artifacts. If you are looking to get into mine exploration, I think stone mines, whether that be these ones or others around the country, are a good place to start. Like I say, that will be the last video in this particular area, which is Nailsworth. For the time being, I will be coming back periodically to check if the second section of Upper Balls Green Mine is available for access, shall we say. It would be nice if it became so at some point, because that is also quite a large, interesting space to walk around. Thank you for watching this, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. You can find more information on the Nailsworth mines on my website. The link will be in the description if you want to go and take a look. I'll now be focusing my explorations on the Bath mines between Bath and Corsham in the southwest of England, which includes the largest stone mine in the country. So I'll see you all soon.